Hey guys, well this is the Nomad Surf Shop just north of Delray Beach, Florida. It's a little surf shop right off Highway A1A, and we'll just take a little drive here as soon as I could safely get on the park A1A strip. Okay, and we'll go down this road here. This is the Briny Breezy mobile home community, and the mobile homes here, at least they're listed on realtor.com. I've seen the cheapest one around $150,000. This is right next to the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know if there's lot rent. I don't know if there's taxes, and I don't know if they're 55 and older, because I looked online, I couldn't find them. I see they're building new condominiums here right to the right. So they're building luxury condominiums, it looks like, or townhomes to the right, and to the left are mobile homes, which looks like an older community. It was probably once an affordable community. I mean, it still is $150,000 being right in the ocean. But again, I don't know if they have lot rent. I don't know if there's age restriction with these homes. It's a beautiful area just north of Delray Beach. It's the Atlantic Ocean on the other side of this. And just take a little bit of a drive down here. I think it was on, let me see which street it was on, if we could even go down there. I think it was on Juniper Drive. Yeah, I think unit 25, at least listed online, was for sale around $150,000, give or take. So, but these are tight mobile homes. I mean, look at these streets. These are packed right on top of each other. So, I don't know the restrictions. I don't know the lot lease. Now, would I want to live like this, packed in like sardines, literally? No, I wouldn't. But, I mean, this is, you would never get something this cheap if it wasn't packed like this, because this is right on the ocean. And, I mean, it looks relatively safe. There's got to be like some type of age restriction or something here. And it seems like desolate. So, I don't know all the parameters. This is something you'd have to research. But I always try to look at things that are cheap and that are right by the ocean. And if they're cheap and they're right by the ocean, there's usually a reason. And the reason Briny breezes are cheap is because basically you're packed in like sardines, and they don't give you a lot of information about the sales of these units, at least not online. So I think it was 24 and 25 that are for sale as I make this video. So 24, this J24, I think they said, it's to the left. It was closer to the street. That's Highway A1A. So J24 is here to the left. And no one lives in these things, and that's J25. It was one of them, J24 or J25. Interesting. I don't know, just another interesting thing. Would I want to live here? I wouldn't say no. There's one lady living there. But it is not my thing, probably. But either way, I still want to share it with you. If you look around, you'll find, this is if you wanted to live right on the beach, without being a millionaire. There's other places that you can find that are reasonable. But either way, that's just a little drive. And then this is Highway A1A north facing. And there's some those condos to the left, private condos probably. And either way, guys, just coasting around on a weekend. Always try to give you guys some perspective on the place. Like right now, we're headed north. Where are we headed towards? Towards Palm Beach, towards Lake Worth. All these see all these homes here, like to the right of us. These are $1 million homes now. So, even though that's like a little dingy mobile home park, this is a very safe luxury neighborhood. So it's just a weird thing. See, but that's what happened. That's why housing became unattainable for most people in today's society, at least by good areas. Because which once used to be like quaint little middle class, or even, middle lower class people, working class, being able to afford like a little shack by the beach, They don't make them anymore. Those little places get bought out. They build those, like they're building now next to that, high-rise luxury condominiums. And there's no affordable housing, at least in nice areas by the beach, for the most part. I mean, there are in some areas, but not in beautiful areas for a lot of part. I mean, like, look at these townhomes here to the right. You know, gated community, those got to be at least $1 million each. So, you know, it's just an interesting thing that, you know, in America, when the middle class was growing in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, you can find little shacks or little cottages right by the beach. Now, if you wanted to have a tiny home or a little cottage home, you'd have to go in the middle of nowhere because there's land restriction now on zoning regulations. You'd have to build like at least 1,000 square foot, and you can't do that by the beach. So they squeezed people out of nice areas, and big money bought it all up. Monopoly. That's what happens in the game of monopoly and capitalism. I mean, eventually, one person or 1% of people own most of the real estate. Most people go bankrupt, and you're going to be living in the woods or living in your car. Now, to be fair, I could find affordable housing. I'm living as a nomad by choice, and to be fair, there is affordable housing. But to be honest, there is also a level of monopoly going on in society where they're not building homes for the average person, and the average person cashed out. They sold their homes, and look at these here. These are multi-million-dollar, I don't know if you can see it, mega mansions. That's not a complex, that's a mansion to our right. And that's amazing. Of course, they got the wall. 6301 right off Highway 818. Look that up on Amazon. I mean, look that up on Google. But yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. You can still find stuff, but not like it used to be. But I wouldn't want to live in the 60s and 70s. Why? I wouldn't want to work for one company for 30 years. And to me, I'm already living the life I want. At the age of 40, because of technology, I can work remote. I can live mobile. I can enjoy all the things that previous generations had to wait till they were retired for. So I'm grateful to live in 2020, and I'm grateful even with the housing situation now. I'm not bitching. It is an observation, though. For me, if I didn't want to live in my car, and if I wanted to find a tiny home or a tiny condo, you could find them, but they're not that easy to find, and they're not that luxurious, and they're not sometimes in the nicest area. So, and you gotta be patient, and you gotta live below your means. You gotta, guys, the system is designed to keep you in debt, but the system also allows you to get out of debt and to build your own life. But you have to be conscious, you have to be willing to do some work in your life, and you have to get a little lucky, no matter what class of person you are, financially speaking, and you gotta persevere. The pursuit of happiness, not the guarantee of happiness. Remember, that's one of the slogans of America. So thank God I live in America. It's got its issues like everywhere else. I believe in reform as you go, but I'm grateful for all that I do have. And just sharing another moment in time with you, sharing some thoughts, sharing some things, and hopefully my videos help, encourage, inform you in some way. If they do, click the thumbs up, subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, click the blue join button. I have a bunch of playlists about moving to Florida, about living as a nomad, about life lessons, all my live streams that I do every day, God willing. You can check them out on my YouTube channel. And yeah, the Atlantic Ocean is off to our horizon. Another beautiful day, again, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And there's a public ocean inlet park right to our left that you can come. Any person can come here. You don't need any money. Just park there, okay, like this couple's doing here. And you go to the beach for free. Atlantic Ocean, beautiful. So, you know, you don't need a lot of money to enjoy life. You do need some money. You do need, you know, I was just trying to look to see if somebody else is coming. You do need some money. You do need some consciousness. You do need some effort. But there's a lot of way to enjoy the simple things in life, which don't cost much, if anything. So just remember that in life. And you had guys fishing here. And that's it. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys and girls and all my virtual friends in the next video. Keep pushing forward as best you can.